This video, I'll be talking about the chatbot that we have proposed for the customer support system, namely CherryBot. In order to meet to the needs of the customer and be available at all times, we have proposed the idea of a customized chatbot, specifically trained on Kotak Cherry database, and in general, trained on vast financial and technical databases that could readily direct a user to follow the steps, solve his or her problems, or can answer any query related to the functionalities of the application. So here I'll be showing a demo of the bot built by us. So let's ask few questions to our bot, like how to create an account in Kotak Cherry. Let's see the response of the bot. The response we have got is to create an account in Kotak Cherry. Follow this step. Visit the Kotak Mahindra Bank on the website, click on the open the account, register, and many such response that the user can follow and fulfill his needs. Now let's ask some more questions to our bot. Like, what are the documents required for opening an account in Kotak Cherry? So the response we got is to open an account in Kotak Mahindra Bank's Kotak Cherry program. We will be needing these sort of documents like identity proof, address proof, passport size photograph, income proof, KYC, and many more. So we can already see that how helpful this application can be if integrated with the Cherry application. Now let's see some more responses, like how to deposit and withdraw money from Kotak Cherry. This is quite a relevant question, and the response we got is as such. We can see. Now let's ask some more questions, like what are the fee structure associated with the transaction in Kotak Cherry? This is the response we have got for the fee structure. And this can readily be fine-tuned for the customized and the dynamic changes that are occurred or that are made in your program. That was all. Thank you.
Hi, so let's see our next feature. After thorough research, we have found that the customer feedback mechanism of Kotak Cherry needs serious attention. So we are suggesting an AI-based feedback classification system. The problem which is aimed to be solved is that when there are thousands of customer feedback flooded in the system, it becomes very difficult for manual separation of this feedback based on their urgency to be solved. So we have developed a feedback classifying system which is found tuned on the custom dataset prepared by keeping Kotak in mind, which segregates the feedback based on their priority to be solved as urgent as possible. So now let's see some couple of examples. So if someone has given a query or a feedback as can we have the ability to set custom wallpaper, and let's hit predict over here. So as you can see, it is a low priority query. So yeah, so its model is behaving pretty well. Now also check with another example. So let the example be, I have invested rupees 10,000 but not reflecting in wallet. Please help. So let's again hit the predict button. So yeah, so as you can see, the result is giving us high. So like this, we can segregate various customer feedbacks into high priority and low priority. So also we can have a look at the code that is being run behind the hood. So going through the code, you can see we have created our custom data file in order to fine tune the model, and we have used the Distilbert large language model in order to carry out our task. And yeah, so this is from my side. Thank you.
Hi, in this video, I'll be talking about a strategy that we have proposed to integrate in our application, that is backtesting the strategies, which would be very beneficial for intraday trades, swing trades, for options and futures. So, an important aspect in trading is having a deep statistical knowledge of the historical data and their performances. So we have proposed an efficient backtesting platform that would ask the user to select the stock, the duration for which the strategy is supposed to be tested, and the strategy type. They could also create their own strategy for backtesting as well. Now let's see a demo of its working. This is the interface, a demo interface that we have created to show its working. So let's check it out. So let's select the date. Um, let's select Jan 20. Year should be, let's select the year. Let's say we select 2012 Jan today. uh, let's just edit it. 2012 Jan 17. Okay, now the end date should be, let's say, 2023 Jan 17. Now let's check for the Apple stock. Now choosing a strategy is also an integral part of this backtest. Now let's say we are choosing the EMA crossover strategy. Now let's predict. So in the pop-up we have seen that the return percentage, the annual return percentage, the Sharpe ratio and the average drawdown percentage that are an integral part of the trade's historical knowledge are printed. Now let's check for another stock. Let's check for the Bitcoin. Let's keep the starting and the end date to be the same. Now now let's just input the Bitcoin. Now let's select another strategy. Let's say RSI crossover with trailing stop losses. Now let's predict it. So we are getting the return percentage to be 4406, the annual return percentage, the Sharpe ratio, and many other things, which will be very beneficial for a user if he has to make a learned decision. So we can see the results as well. Similarly, other stocks could also be tested, and this would help a user to make a learned decision and would be a very important part of the application. Thank you. So, hi, this is the fourth feature that we have proposed, that is AI adaptive learning. The general fear in the majority of the people is that they lack the foundational knowledge of finance, which refrains them from actively being involved in trading and investing, or assuming it to be a luckier game. We have proposed an AI aided adaptive learning feature that would help a user understand the intricacies of trading and investment using an advanced learning algorithm model. Keep a track of the performances of trading history of the user and suggest him the resources he should follow to improve upon his mistakes. This would guide the newest of the users and attract far more customers on this platform. Now let's see a demo of the sample user interface that we have created, as the current user interface of the Kotak Cherry is not very appealing. Now let's dive deeper into the user interface, the sample user interface that we have created. This would be our dashboard that would have an added feature of Research Center. A user will be directed into this page once he clicks onto the Research Center. This is a sample Research Center page that would guide a user about his past performance mistakes and would help and aid him to learn what he should be learning. Like in this case, the risk management course, the over trading, or the fund management are the things that he lacked while he was trading. And this was observed by our learning model, and and the user was guided to follow these steps to improve upon his learning. Hi, in this video, I'll be explaining about the mutual funds recommendation system that we have tried to integrate in the Cherry application. For the people who are not solely invested in trading and manually filtering stocks to invest in, mutual funds is the go-to place. But the huge variety puts a user in dilemma that what should be an ideal mutual fund for him or her. So we have proposed a machine learning model that can advise a user based on various of his attributes like age, income, gender, risk-taking appetite, profession, locality, and numerous such features that would have an impact on his investment profiles. This would be a highly personalized recommendation system for the user. Now let's see a demo of the application that we have built. Uh, let's select the age to be 55, income to be 60,000, and occupation, let's see manager, or let's see executive, gender male, family size, let's see 4, and risk taking appetite, let it be 4. Let's predict it. uh, the suggestion is large cap. Now let's see this for another sample. Let's select the age to be 75. Let's see the income to be 40,000, and let the occupation be manager, and the gender be male, and the family size let's select to be 7, and risk taking appetite let it be 3. Let's predict. The answer we got is low cap. So it clearly distinguishes based on various of the user's attributes whether he should be investing in low cap, mid cap, or high cap. That would really be a very helpful thing for a user. That's it.